Welcome to Ballantyne Law, clear, practical legal advice that works.
Hi, I'm Donna and I'm coming to you live from the Ballantyne Law offices. I usually handle things in accounts, but today I'm here with Patience. We're going to talk about all things wills and estates, and she's going to share her expertise with us. So firstly, I need to get a will. How do I go about this?
So if you're coming to us to get a will, we'll usually send you an online questionnaire to complete, and that helps us gather all the information about you, your family background, what your assets are, and then we'll make a plan from there.
And what documents or information should I bring with me?
So things like your current will, your current estate planning documents, any information on your assets, any liabilities that you have, and just your family situation.
Okay, and if I don't currently have a will, that's okay?
That's perfectly fine. We'll help you get one started.
How would you tailor a will to someone's personal situation?
So every will is different. Some people have, simple family arrangements, and other people have more complicated family arrangements. So some people have blended families, family and assets overseas. So we'll tailor each estate plan depending on what your situation is.
Choosing an executor for my will seems like a huge decision. Do you have any recommendations on how maybe I should choose this person?
Yeah, so an executor is an important role for sure. I'd recommend you choose someone who you think is reliable, is good with finances, and who could handle the position. Some people find it difficult, especially when they're grieving, to be able to take on that role. If you keep those things in mind and have a look at your friends and family, I'm sure someone will come to mind.
Okay, I hope so. Now, when clients come to you, what do they find the most difficult question or element to preparing a will? Is there something that clients struggle with?
Yes, actually, I've seen a lot of people finding it difficult to decide who to appoint as the guardian of their children, because that's, of course, also a very big role.
Yes, that would be very difficult for me. Again, what would you recommend?
I recommend speaking to the people you have in mind first, and having those discussions will help you get a plan in mind.
It's a good idea. Give them the heads up.
Definitely.
Until recently, I didn't realise, but when you are reading a client's will, I thought it was like the movies. So you all come into a room with your family and you read it out. And is that not what happens?
No, so it certainly would be more exciting, but usually it's more of an administrative and legal process. Usually what happens when someone's died is the executor will come to us and say so-and-so has died, and then they'll get a copy of the will. And there are other people as well who might be entitled to inspect the will. We'll give them a copy, but that's usually how the process goes. There's no formal reading. We usually just provide them a copy of the will.
So how can I minimise disputes amongst my beneficiaries?
So having clear instructions is really helpful, and sometimes putting in a statement of intent, just explaining your wishes. If you're comfortable enough, letting the beneficiaries know of what you're going to be doing, that could also be a good idea.
And should I also set up a powers of attorney?
We always recommend that you put in place the power of attorney when you're doing your will, just so you have that on hand as well. Because if something were to happen to you while you're alive, say you lost capacity and you weren't able to act for yourself, I'm sure you would still want, things to still be continuing and someone to be able to act on your behalf.
And should this be someone also that I know and trust?
Yes, definitely. Someone you trust, someone you think is reliable, and someone who's good with finances.
Once I've done the questionnaire, I come in and see you. And how long will that usually take?
Our initial meeting would usually take about 45 minutes to an hour.
You put it all together, and then how long does that take before it comes back to me?
It usually takes about a week to 3 weeks to complete a full estate planning matter. It usually doesn't take us too long to draft the documents, but of course, most clients do. They want to go away and think about it, consider if they want to make any more amendments, and then come back to us and sign.
The cost, is that different for each individual circumstance, or?
Our fees for estate planning are fixed fee. But
Right.
they can change just depending on if it's a simple estate plan, if it's a more complex estate plan, or if they want additional services with it.
Okay, and you did touch briefly before on if I don't have a will in place, we just start from scratch.
Yeah.
If I did have a will already, just build upon what I've already got in place. Is that what usually happens?
Yeah, we can make some amendments to your current will if you wanted, or start a whole new will for you.
How often should I update my will once it's here?
We recommend you amend your wills every 3 to 5 years if there are any major life changes or events.
Patients, thank you so much for sharing all your expertise with us today. If someone needs to get their will done, what's the best way to get in contact with you?
Giving us a call at our office, and we're happy to assist.
For more legal insights, subscribe or visit ballantyneLaw.com. We're here to help.